everyone, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. So I'm back again with another monthly. This is going to be for May of 2021. We're going to be covering each zodiac sign, so all the timestamps will be listed below. I'll first go into a little bit of the collective energies that I'm kind of feeling, because I feel like this month is going to be a little crazy. Not super crazy, but just a little bit funky, a little bit weird, because I've already been picking it up. And I don't know, especially after the full moon in Scorpio. It's funny because I feel like I started talking about this last month for the April after the full moon in Libra. I guess it just tends to be when I start to make these videos, but that moon was intense. Let me know if you guys felt it as well. And for May, we're actually going to be kicking off eclipse season at the end of May, so it's going to be quite the month. Not to mention that we also have Mercury going retrograde at the end of the month, so that's going to add on to everything. Pluto already went retrograde, and so you may already be feeling that from right now. And it's funny because that's already in my natural placement in my natal chart, so I've been dealing with this my whole life. And so there's going to be a lot of like beneath the surface, deep rooted healing and shadow work that each person's gonna have to like face, whether we want to or not. And a lot of things that maybe we try to hide under the rug, put in the closet, shove away, it's just going to be coming right back up to the surface, to our face, to handle, to deal with. And so it may feel a little bit uncomfortable, and like just the battle between our inner self and our power and our transformation and all that, I just feel like it's going to be heightened and really intense. So you may already be feeling that. And if like things have been feeling kind of weird lately in the air, just know you're not crazy. It's not just you. This is like, as a collective, we're all going to be feeling that. And as you guys know, I tend to pick up and feel things like before it really starts. And I think they do this to me so that I can help kind of pass on the messages and prepare you guys and kind of know what's ahead. It's very uncomfortable, but I know we'll make it through. We're all in this together. So as long as you're aware of the energies, you'll be okay. So May, we do have the new moon in Taurus, I believe on the 11th. And then we have the full moon lunar eclipse on the 26th in Sagittarius. So that's going to be a really powerful moon. And just a lot of things just getting cleaned out, cleaning house out of our system, if you think of like spring cleaning. So I just feel like this month, the whole energies are just going to be feeling kind of really intense. You may be feeling a little bit uncomfortable. Of course, it really depends on you as a person, where you are in your life and your journey, your placements and all that. But I just feel things have been feeling kind of weird, and I've been feeling a lot of anxiety and anxiousness, and I'm not an anxious person. I'm pretty calm, so I know it's not me. It's what I'm picking up in my surroundings. So if you feel that way, what's been helping me is I've been listening to like piano music, just like no words, no lyrics, just piano, and that has been helping me tremendously. So maybe that's something that can help you guys as well. Or if you have things that kind of help you when you're feeling really anxious or just nervous for any reason, share your advice below, because I know someone may benefit from it. Okay, all right, so we're going to be starting with Taurus, since we are now in Taurus season, and then ending off with Aries. All the timestamps will be listed below. I suggest to check for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. You may get a little bit from each, or one may resonate more than the other. It just kind of depends. And yeah, so we'll go into a little bit of positive affirmations, animal spirit, your universal message, what someone is thinking or feeling wants to tell you, your crystal, and advice at the end, all that stuff. So I hope you will enjoy it. Let me know below, and let's just get right into it. Okay, so Taurus, happy birthday to all of you guys. I hope you are doing good. I hope this month and your birthday season brings you happiness, blessings, gifts, abundance, cake, whatever it is that you're into, and you're able to make the most out of it. Okay, so Taurus, so for your positive affirmation, we have two. Your first one that I would like you to practice is, I am walking into my purpose. I am walking into my purpose. Maybe some of you are running, maybe some of you are jogging, or you're hopping, I don't know, but envision yourself walking into your purpose, What does it feel like? What are you surrounded by? What are you doing? Who are you with? What does it make you feel? Just close your eyes and envision that, and practice saying that 3 times every morning if you can, in the morning and at night before you go to bed. I'm walking into my purpose. Okay, it's a great easy one to practice, and it just will help prepare you for that next big step in your life. And the second affirmation I would like you guys to practice is I am me. I am me. I'm me, and I'm all I will ever be, and I'm happy just to be me. I'm grateful to be in my 3D body. This is me. I'm going to make the most out of it. And for this affirmation, I want you to practice and visualize you floating on water on your back, and there being like no one, no animals, nothing surrounding you. You're just floating on there, soaking in the sun, feeling so calm and serene, just saying, I'm me. Okay? All right. And then as your message from the universe, it's about forgiveness, Taurus. It's not always easy to forgive, but it's beneficial. Allow yourself to heal and release negative patterns. Forgiveness brings you peace. So some of you may be struggling maybe with this, with forgiveness, or maybe someone else is struggling to forgive you. Either way, put yourself in either shoes and choose forgiveness. No matter how hard it may be, no matter how much anger or pain you may feel, choose forgiveness. Do it for yourself, if for anybody else. And then as your animal spirit of the month, you guys got the ant. And the ant is symbolizing inspiration and diligence. And the ant is here to remind you to not rush and give things time. Don't rush. Give things time. Take it slow and easy, so you don't miss any step, any detail. You don't need to rush. We're not racing to the finish line. It's about doing things at your own pace and your own timing. Okay? All right. And then as your crystal, we got fluorite. So this crystal fluorite is associated with the heart, throat, and third eye chakra. It increases intuition and understanding, that gut feeling. Great for students as it aids in concentration and mental clarity. It cleanses and renews the chakras, increases mental, physical, and spiritual strength. And a positive affirmation associated with fluorite is my mind is always clear and focused. My mind is always clear and focused. So that's a great one you could also practice when you feel maybe all over the place, or you can't concentrate, or you're having a hard time just getting tasks done. All right, so Taurus, what's going on with you guys for May? Okay, so overall, I feel like there is someone here, whether it's you or someone else, that's having trouble speaking up and saying something that has been in their heart, that is important, that, you know, they want to say, but maybe are having the hard time figuring out how to say it or when is the right timing. So there's a conversation here that needs to be had between you and another person, that it's important. It's going to bring some kind of clarity, understanding, new beginning, but one person or both people feel scared or are not confident in expressing themselves, in communicating what they're feeling. And what they're feeling is a lot of love. Someone here loves deeply, cares about someone or cares about something, and they want to say it or they want to talk about it, but they're scared or something is holding them back. Maybe they have a fear of rejection. Maybe they have a fear of being looked as like a fool, or being looked as too sensitive or too emotional. But someone here has deep feelings for someone, loves them, cares about them, and maybe wants to take it to the next level, or wants to see where the other person stands, or is trying to find clarity. You know, are we, you know, where are we? Are we moving forward? Where do you see this going? Or just saying, I love you, you know, I have deep feelings for you, but it's nervous, it's scared to say those things. And yeah, you know, it can be scary. So maybe this is you, or this is another person. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And if this is your person, and it's not you that's having trouble speaking up, well, let's just say, yeah, if it's not you, the one that's having trouble speaking your truth and communicating, it's for sure the other person, or it could be both of you. But I also feel this person's maybe having trouble expressing themselves, but they have a lot of feelings. They really care about you. They really love you. I don't know, they're, for whatever reason, maybe they don't feel confident or confidence enough in themselves to say what's on their mind, but it's a lot. It's like a lot that they've been holding in. And maybe they're just looking for the right time, but I feel like they are going to eventually speak up, or you are eventually going to speak up. It's just a matter of time, but I feel like they've just been like putting it off or just waiting for the right time. Like there could have been, or there will be possibly many moments around this month when, you know, you guys are maybe talking or having a conversation, and they're like, oh yeah, I need to tell you something, or yeah, can we talk about something later? And you're like, yeah, sure. And then you meet up or you talk, you're like, oh, so what was that thing you were going to tell me? And they're like, oh, yeah, I got a new cookbook. And you're like, oh, that's what you're gonna tell me? They're like, yeah, it has so many good recipes. So I feel like there's gonna be a lot of moments where someone here is trying to bring something up that's kind of like nerve-wracking, and then in that moment they change their mind and then they talk about something else. You're like, okay, that's what you were gonna tell me? Sure. No, that's not what they're gonna tell you. They're just nervous, and so they're like, they chicken out and they say something else as an excuse. So someone here is kind of nervous to speak up, but it's because they have deep feelings for someone. So let's see. Okay, so what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you, could be this person, could be someone else, I don't know. And they're saying, trust in me. Trust in me. I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. Trust in me, and I have never forgotten you. I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. So someone here wants your trust. Maybe they want to earn your trust, or they want you to just trust, hey, this is happening in divine timing. Just trust me. I just need a little bit of time, or I need to figure things out. Just because I'm busy or I'm doing things, I haven't forgotten you. You maybe think I have, but no, that's not the case. There's other things going on. So someone here, I feel like, is just wanting your patience, or wanting you to know that they're there for you, that they care about you, despite whatever maybe has been going on, or maybe if there's distance, or you guys haven't been able to talk as much, possibly. They want you to know that they're still here and they're still thinking of you. Okay. All right. And then as your warrior guidance advice is about harmony. You're doing everything you can to manifest the successful conclusions you seek. Stop being so hard on yourself. You're doing enough. So Taurus, maybe some of you are perfectionists, or you're really hard on yourself and you're trying to be the best or get things like top notch, super perfect. But you need to stop being so hard on yourself. You're doing the best you can. Give yourself a pat in the back. Look how far you've come. If you compare yourself to where you were maybe a few months ago or a few years ago, whether it's emotionally, physically, mentally, anything, you'll see that there is a difference and there has been progress. So congratulate yourself on progress, not on the goal, if not meeting your goal, but if you've made progress, that's all that matters. Okay. All right. And then as your angel advice, you guys go for it. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed. Okay. All right. So Taurus, I guess that is your confirmation. If those of you have been waiting for a sign, to just go for it. Don't hold back. Keep going and keep your head up. Okay. All right. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you so much for being here. Happy birthday to all of you guys, and I wish you all the best. Take care. All right. So now moving on to Geminis. All right. Hi, Geminis. How are you? I hope you guys are doing good. The gems of my eyes. So your first positive affirmation is, I have everything I need within me. I have everything I need within me. So I want you to close your eyes. Say that 3 times and visualize what that means for you, having everything you need within you. Like, think of you maybe having all the water, all the food, all the resources inside of you. You just like think of it and you pop it out of your body, and it's right there. You're like, I need some water. Okay, here's a water bottle. It just comes out of your body. You can even visualize that, okay? And then I want you to practice this month saying, I am hope. I am hope. I am the hope that I'm looking for. I am the hope that I seek. I am hopeful and I have hope. Okay. And then as your message from the universe, it's about saying yes. Maybe saying yes more often. Just say yes. Take a chance and step out on faith. Follow your heart. So maybe some of you have been too scared or fearful to maybe say yes to more things, and instead maybe finding excuses or like, nah, I don't know. I think this month it's going to be a good idea for you to say yes and just go for things. If you get invited somewhere, just go. You never know what can happen. Tell yourself, yes, I can do it. Yes, I am this. Yes, I am worthy. Yes, I am loved. Tell yourself yes all the time, okay? And then as your animal spirit, you guys got the lizard, and the lizard is symbolizing flexibility and reliability. And it's here to remind you that you are capable of adapting to any situation. So you can adapt. You're like a chameleon. You're able to transform and adapt to anything. So don't let anything hold you back or have any fear. All right. And then as your crystal, you guys got Amazonite. Amazonite, something like that. I don't know. And it's associated with the throat and heart chakra. It's said to be a feel better stone. Nice. Benefits one's aura, great stone for creativity, promotes calmness and soothing, and aids in stress, nervousness, and a troubled mind. And an affirmation associated with this crystal is, I am at peace with who I am. I am at peace with who I am. So that's another great one you guys can practice, especially when you're having trouble with your own identity or feeling confidence or feeling like you need to change something. Like, no, I'm at peace with who I am. This is who I am. I'm happy, I'm grateful, and I don't need to change anything. All right, so Geminis, I feel like for this month, what's going on? So it seems like you may have a falling out with a Aquarius person here, or you may kind of have this like change of mindset, or you may view and think of someone differently. Something that once was like a dream or a goal for you, or you envisioned yourself doing, you maybe no longer feel like that anymore, or you're changing your course, like you're changing direction about something. You know what, I wanted to do this, but I think I'm better off doing this. So you may like switch up on something that was once really important to you, that you thought was like the dream or thought was the goal, and you're like, you know what, actually I don't really want that. I thought I wanted that, but it's really not what's going to make me happy. I just thought I wanted it because I saw everyone else doing it and it seemed like it was fun, or it seemed like it was the right thing. But now that I'm knowing myself more, I realize that doesn't really make me that happy. Like let's say you have a lot of friends that are moving, to a certain place, and you're like, oh, maybe I should do that too. Maybe it'll be fun. But then you visit the place and you realize, well, you know what? I don't think I'm going to be happy here. I don't really like this weather. This is not really what I'm into. I actually don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to stay where I am, or I'm going to go somewhere else instead of following the crowd. So it's like you're choosing your own mind and just making the decision of what's best for you. I feel like also you're identifying more of your own individuality, and kind of choosing to step away from the crowd. You're choosing to kind of do things your own way, and you're like, you know what? Nope, I don't want to do it like that. Or nope, I'm not just going to say yes or agree with you just because I care about you or because I value your opinion. Like, yes, I can respect your opinion, and I respect whatever you're doing, but this is my path and this is what I want to do. So I feel like you're speaking up more this month, Gemini, and you're kind of cutting out certain things. It could be people, places, objects, things, habits from your life that are just like not for you, not in a hasteful, petty way, but just like, you know what, I thought about things clearly, logically, and I want to make more practical, logical decisions for myself that make sense. And I realize that just doesn't make sense for me anymore. Also, some of you who maybe used to want to be famous or used to want to be popular, or you wanted to fit in the crowd, you're like, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to be like everyone else. I used to want to be like everyone and try to fit in and be with the cool crowd, but I realize that's just not who I am. And it's like me it's like me hiding who I really am as a person. So I feel like a lot of you are choosing this month your own voice and listening actually for the first time, or maybe in a while, to your own voice and not wanting to be like everyone else, and choosing to kind of be either maybe in the back corner, or you know, kind of camouflaged instead of being like the center of attention. I feel like most of you maybe won't want to be like center of attention or be in the limelight for whatever reason. And if there is someone in your life who maybe is like famous or very popular or seems to really care about that stuff, it seems like you're slowly realizing, I feel like we're not compatible. I feel like we're not the same. I don't know, it could be your friends. Like, I feel like we have different values now, and maybe it's best I separate or I distance myself from this person, because I feel like if I keep hanging out with them, they may change me, or I may change as a person, and I don't want to change. I want to stay true to myself. Okay? All right. Also, I see that some of you may be seeking or maybe looking into maybe getting some therapy or some counseling, or like talking to someone, just because you know what, there are some issues that I have that I feel like, yeah, I need to work on. I need to talk to. Everyone does. Literally everyone has some kind of problem in their life. It could be health, money, family, friends, love. That's, an issue. Everyone is dealing with something. So don't ever be ashamed to seek help or talk to someone, because we're all battling some or a few battles in our life. Okay. All right. And then what someone is thinking or feeling or wants to tell you is, I'm healing and it's painful. I'm healing and it's painful. And seeing you reminds me of the things that I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. So someone is healing here, someone that you care about. Could be a friend, family, or romantic partner. That they're healing, it's uncomfortable, and I feel like just seeing you or hearing from you or being around you reminds them of their own things that deep down they need to deal with and need to address. So you may be a little bit of a trigger to someone else without even knowing it, just by being you, and you don't even realize it, because they are seeing you living your authentic truth, or seeing you do something that maybe they know they should be doing or that they shouldn't do, and it just reminds them. So it's like this cycle I feel like this person's trying to get out of. They're trying to heal from something. All right, and then as your warrior guidance, we have crystals. Have you chosen one today? Which crystal are you being drawn to? Keep it close. If you don't have any, it's time to look for some. So if you don't have any crystals, maybe it's time to go get some, or go look into it, see what you feel most drawn to. Don't get the crystals people suggest to you, or just because it's your birthstone. You have to really look, which one do you feel drawn to, because everyone's different. You may resonate more with one crystal than the other. I'm wearing my birthstone, actually, aquamarine, and I love it. Not just because it's my birthstone, but I love blue. Baby blue is actually my favorite color, so I've always just resonated with it. I love it. But you got to look into what your favorite crystal is, or which ones you feel drawn to, because those are the ones that are going to help you individually the most. Okay? All right. And then as your angel advice, we got innocence. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. So don't lose your innocence. Keep in touch with your inner child. Hang out, be around children or little pets, because I feel like that always kind of reconnects us back to our inner child, our inner self, that we tend to lose sight of as we grow older and go through things. And I feel like life kind of hardens us, and sometimes we forget, we do have a soft interior that needs to be, pet needs to be talked to sometimes. So don't forget about your own innocence, and don't ever feel that you lost your innocence or someone took your innocence for whatever reason. I know there's, could be so many things that can happen in people's life that cause trauma, is damaging, but try your best. No matter what has happened to you, don't lose sight of your inner child. It's still there. You just got to talk to her, talk to him, and, nurture yourself, nurture that inner child inside. Okay. All right. So Geminis, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, and I wish you guys all the best. Take care. All right. So now moving on to Cancer. All right, hi Cancers, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. All right, so Cancers, your first positive affirmation I want you guys to practice for May is I deserve to be loved. I deserve to be loved. And I could feel some of you being like, yes, I deserve to be loved. Why have I not found the love that I want? Well, because the love that you want is supposed to be the most special, life-changing, and maybe you're just not ready for that quite yet, or the universe is preparing your package. They're preparing it, they're wrapping it. It still hasn't been delivered. It's still not, it's not on Amazon Prime. It's going to take a little bit more time. But for those of you who already have it, then you got your blessing. But for the rest of you, you deserve a love that's greater than anything average. The universe is not gonna give you no mediocre love. You want something special, you want something grand, so that's gonna take time. So patience. But practice saying that, I deserve to be loved, I deserve to be loved. And close your eyes and visualize what that means for you. How does it make you feel? Who is loving you? How do they treat you? What are you doing? All those feelings, and say it 3 times, okay? And then your next positive affirmation is I am confident. I am confident. Say that 3 times and really feel what that means to you. You being confident. What are you doing? Who are you with? How does it feel? Not in an ego way, but you just being confident, knowing your power, knowing your truth. And really practice, especially in times when you're feeling low or you're feeling bad about yourself, or we all have our days, right? Some days we feel good, some days we feel like poop. On those days when you're not feeling good, you're feeling low, say it. You guys, it's practice, guys. We got to practice it even when we don't want to. I'm confident. Like there's times when I wake up and like, I'm not feeling good today. I just got to splash some cold water in my face. I'm like, get it together, Nick. Come on. The show must go on. So you got to just be your own cheerleader and tell yourself, nope, I'm confident. I got this. I'm going to have low days, but I'm going to make sure on those low days that I pump myself up and I keep going no matter what. Okay? All right. And then as your universal message, it's about saying no. Just say no. Take a moment to stop and think. You don't have to rush. It's okay to say no sometimes. So I feel like this message is going to hit home for those of you who have a hard time saying no to people, because maybe you like to please others, you don't like to cause any friction, you don't like to make anyone upset, but sometimes you do it at the expense of your own happiness, at the expense of your own peace, your own sanity, and it can exhaust you if you're always saying yes. It's okay to say no. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. It doesn't mean you're mean or you're evil. It's okay to say no sometimes, and you don't always have to give an explanation. You don't always have to give some big reason. No, I can't because this. No, just say I can't. I'm just not feeling well. Or don't give an explanation at all, because people who really love you, who care about you, are going to respect your boundaries and are going to be like, okay, no problem, let me know. But don't be afraid to say no and just choose you, okay? All right. And then as your animal spirit, you guys got the lion, and it's symbolizing strength, assertiveness, and power. And the lion is here to remind you that you have the courage and the strength to overcome any challenges. You have the courage and the strength to overcome any challenges. When you feel low, when you're feeling down, think of a lion and how majestic, how beautiful and grand and strong it is, that every animal has to respect it. Think of yourself as that lion in those moments, okay? All right, and then as your crystal, you got lapis lazuli. Beautiful. I actually love this crystal. It's associated with the throat and third eye chakra. It encourages mental endurance, wisdom, and creativity, supports a healthy immune system, can relieve insomnia and depression, aids in relaxation, healthy relationships, balance, and psychic abilities. And an affirmation associated with lapis lazuli is I speak with ease and confidence. I speak with ease and confidence. So I feel like a lot of the major messages for you guys is about your inner power, your confidence, your strength, and kind of just, pumping yourself up no matter what, and not losing sight of, that inner power, that strength that you have. Even at times when you're feeling sad or emotional or down, you gotta keep going, okay? All right, so let's see. Cancers. what's going on? So I feel like Cancers, that for this month, it's like you want to like give up. You want to just throw in the towel and be like, oh, I've had enough. Like I have no more left in me, Nick. Like I'm tired. Like I feel like I put so much of myself out there. I've gone above and beyond, and my messages or my communication gets misinterpreted or misunderstood. I feel misunderstood. I feel like no one understands me. I feel like no one gets me. I feel like no one has the same heart as I do. Whenever I try to love someone and be there for them, they reject me or they take my love for granted. I just feel like a lot of you are just like, I've had enough. I'm over this. Like I'm done. I'm what do I do now? I'm just so over this. I want to give up. I don't even want to talk to anyone. I don't want to give anyone the time of day. I'm just over it. I feel like some of you are like, you're trying to detach, and you think that maybe that's going to heal you. You think that that's going to help you, but in reality, it's only isolating yourself from the problem or isolating you from looking at what actually the issue is. Because sometimes, yes, it's always easy to blame others, like, oh, they're toxic, they're this, they're that. But what about us? You know, we have to take accountability for ourselves, because we attract everything. We attract everything. Men and women, doesn't matter. We attract everything, but we choose who we entertain. We choose who we entertain. And trust me, I'm a Pisces. My whole life has been ups and downs with love. I've made mistakes too. I don't always choose the right people. So I'm right here with you when I'm saying this. I'm like talking to myself too. We don't always choose the right people. Sometimes it's not our fault. But when we see patterns that keep repeating, that then yes, it becomes our fault, because there's something we're not learning. There's a lesson that keeps repeating to ourselves because we're not learning it. And so the universe keeps bringing it in our face until we fall flat down and finally learn. Like, okay, I gotta wear my helmet. Like, okay, I gotta put my, what do you call these, elbow cover things? Like, you know what I mean, knee pads. I feel like there's lessons that have been happening for you that maybe you haven't been seeing or you haven't been understanding. Like, why do I keep attracting the same types of people? Why do I keep getting disappointed? Why do I keep getting cheated on, or people ghosting me or ignoring me, or whatever the case is? And I feel like there's just a lesson here of not choosing the right people in your life. And it may be easy for some of you to turn to, you know, grudge, pettiness, and being mad, and, you know, just wanting to manipulate. It's like, I want to hurt people who hurt me. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Why is people calling me? I'm sorry, it's because my laptop is connected to my phone. So anyways, interruptions. Everything happens for a reason. So I feel like as soon as you try to sit with yourself, you get interrupted. As soon as you start like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, you meet someone, you get distracted by whatever, you know, 3D things that we focus on, and then you forget to do your homework or look into, get information. Who are they? What are they all about? We tend to just see what we want to see, and then we look past all the other things that, you know, could be major red flags. And so I feel like there's a sense of you not wanting to show yourself, not wanting to give people a chance because you're so done, so over people hurting you, lying to you, and kind of wanting to disappear. I could see some of you maybe like deactivating your social media or deleting it completely, just kind of going MIA for some time. And, you know, if you need to do that, maybe, you know, maybe that would be good for you, right? It depends. Everyone, you got to follow your intuition, but I don't want you to isolate yourself so much where you turn hermit and then you don't want to be around anybody, because that's not healthy either. That's not going to help you. You gotta have a good filter on people and choose the right people who choose you. So that's what I want you guys to take away from this, Cancer, that I want you to choose people who choose you. Stop choosing people who are not choosing you. If they don't want to love you, they're not for you. We can't force it. We can't force people to care about us. We can't force people to see our value, to see our worth. You got to choose people who also are choosing you too. But the problem is we choose people and we just want to love them, and they're rejecting us. They're not giving us time of day. why are you doing that to yourself? You're draining yourself. You're just hurting. It's like you're stabbing yourself with the knife every time you do that. So if you could take anything away from this, I want you to start choosing people who choose you. Okay? All right. What someone is thinking or feeling or wants to tell you is, I dream of you all the time. I dream of you all the time. And lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. I dream of you all the time, and lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. So for a lot of you, I feel like recently you've been dealing with a lot of immature people, whether this is love, friendship, family, co-workers. I think a lot of this is probably love. You've been dealing with a lot of immature people. This could have been with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But it doesn't have to be. Either way, I feel like you've been dealing with a lot of immaturity. People who lied to you, maybe lied about little things. And you're like, why do you gotta lie about little things? And if they lie about little things, they probably lie about bigger things. And why? Because it's easier for them. And telling the truth, saying what you actually feel is really hard. Sometimes a lot of people don't have the guts to do that. They can't do that. I'm sorry, I started to get like a runny nose, so maybe some of you have allergies or something. But despite whatever maybe has been happening in your life, whoever this person is, they've been thinking about you. They have been getting dreams with you, and they do feel bad. I do feel like they have a heavy conscience, or they feel a little bit of guilt for whatever has happened or whatever lies they may have said to you. Okay? All right. So as your warrior guidance is about legacy. No one should leave behind anything less than a legacy to be proud of. Network, get known, speak proudly about what you do and who you are. So Cancer, I feel like it's not about leaving, a big legacy and I want to be this, I want to be known for this. No, it's about you leaving your footprint, making an impact in people's life. Whatever it is that you do, maybe you're a nurse, maybe you're a doctor, maybe you're a therapist, maybe you're a fighter, you're a police officer, or you're a teacher. Whatever you do, you can make an impact. Use your job, use your place here on this earth to help people, to elevate people in whatever way, shape, or form that you can. We all have different gifts. We all have different talents. However it is that you can do it, whatever you're involved in, make a difference. Choose to make people's lives better, especially if you know your life is a mess. Well, if my life is a mess, I know that what's going to make me feel better while I'm still trying to figure it out and clean up my own mess is helping other people. So if you're still in the middle of trying to figure out your mess, try to help other people, because that's going to help you cleanse and help organize your mess in your life that you have, because you start to see a reflection, you start to see a correlation, like, wow, okay, these people are dealing with this, that's kind of similar to what I'm dealing with, okay, and you start to see the advice you're giving these people is the same advice that you should be giving and listening to yourself. You know what I mean? And so you can see yourself through others, and that helps heal you, because it helps point out what you need to fix within yourself. So talk about your gifts, market yourself, don't be ashamed, be proud of who you are, be proud of what gifts and talents that you have, because you have some value to the world. Whether you believe it or not, there's a gift that you have that others don't have, that can benefit others, that can benefit the world, and you have to be proud of that and showcase it to others. Okay? All right. And then lastly, as your angel advice, we got wedding. Marriage is a union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect, and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith and love's power. Continually breathe life into the faith and love, dearest one. Beautiful. So maybe some of you are married, maybe some of you were once married, or you will be married in the future, and this is going to be a special point, a special moment for you. And those of you who are totally single, you're not married, you don't have anyone, well, this may be happening to you in the future, so get prepared, get ready for it, but start preparing yourself for it. No one ever applies for a job or applies to a university, to school, without preparation work, right? You got to prepare so that you qualify, so that you're a good fit, so you're a good partner. So start preparing yourself, so when that day does come, it doesn't fail. It's healthy. You can add value to each other's life. But right now, I think there's a lot of preparation work. Okay. All right. Beautiful messages for you guys. I'm so glad. I hope it reached you, and let me know in the comments, and I wish you guys all the best. Happy May. All right. Let me get a sip of water. You guys know my Pisces self. I have a very limited supply of physical 3D energy. I have a strong spirit, but I have limited energy in this 3D body. So I get tired very easily. Okay, so now moving on to I was gonna say Cancer, Leo. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so Leos, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. So Leos, your positive affirmation I want you guys to practice this month is I choose faith over fear. I choose faith over fear. Always choose faith over fear, because fear, what is it going to do for you? Nothing. It's just going to take you down, 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 down until you have no energy and don't want to do anything because you're scared. So practice saying that every day, in the morning, as you wake up, at night before you go to bed, especially during times when you feel anxious or you're too scared to do something. Say, no, I'm going to choose faith over fear. I'm going to choose faith over fear. Okay? And then your second positive affirmation I want you to practice is I'm manifesting. I'm manifesting. I'm manifesting. Like, you know, if you're still working towards something, you're still working towards a dream, towards a goal, you're not there yet, it's okay. Just tell yourself, I'm manifesting it. I'm manifesting it. And it's a beautiful process. I love the journey. I'm going to get there. I'm manifesting right now. And just visualize you putting in the work and getting to your destination. Like you walking or jogging or climbing up a mountain. That's you like manifesting with every breath, with every strength, with every grab, every footstep. That's you getting closer and closer to your dream. Okay? All right. And then what the universe wants to tell you guys is to take action. Take action. Go for it. Now is the time to act upon your plans. Your dreams are becoming reality. Have courage because the universe is supporting you. Wow. So a lot of manifestation is going to be happening for you guys, Leos. And this is a time to not sit back and, you know, just relax. No, you got to get up off your coochie, get up off your booty, and go make some plans. Go do something. Okay. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait what you can do. Don't wait what you can do for today for tomorrow. Okay. All right. And let's see. So as your animal spirit, you guys got the fish, and it's symbolizing happiness, changes, and fertility. And the fish is here to remind you, do not feel guilty about any decisions you have made. The change is for the better. Don't feel guilty about any decisions you've made. This is for the better. Okay, so some of you may be really fertile this month. Maybe you're pregnant, or you want to get pregnant, or you want to get your person pregnant. Either way, whatever changes have been happening or whatever you want to manifest, if people don't agree with it, it's okay. It's your life. You're not meant to please everybody, but these changes are for the best. So if you've been feeling kind of guilty or like, oh, did I make the right decision? This is your confirmation. Yes, you did, Leo. Don't feel bad about it, okay? All right, and then as your crystal, we got pink amethyst. So it's associated with the heart chakra, strengthens the heart, removes all doubts involved within a relationship, brings a peace of mind and thoughts, and promotes lucid dreaming. And an affirmation associated with pink amethyst is, I love myself unconditionally. I love myself unconditionally. I feel like if that could be an affirmation for a sign, it would probably be Leo. So that's the perfect crystal for you guys. All right, so let's see. Okay, Leos, what's going on with you guys for this month? Okay, nice. So some of you could have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart, or maybe you're dealing with a Sagittarius, but I see here that there's, again, a lot of action, a lot of movement. There could be traveling that is going to be happening for you guys, or you're making plans to travel in the near future. I can see some of you are looking into higher education, or maybe you're learning more, or you're trying to teach yourself, gain new knowledge about things, maybe taking up new courses, joining new programs, new I don't know, watching things, reading new books. I feel like you're gaining a lot of insight and knowledge, but it's more so like you are going to be also teaching it or expressing it to people. A lot of you are really smart and have a lot of experience, have gained a lot of just life experience from things you've been through, things you've seen, and you can teach a lot of people from it, or people can learn a lot from you. And teaching can be, it doesn't have to be like your actual teacher. You can teach as a mom, you can teach as a hairstylist, you can teach as a financial advisor, you can teach in so many different ways, okay? So I don't want you to think of it as a limited way. I feel like you're also going to be feeling really grounded, but also being in tune with your emotions and pouring into your cup and mixing and matching different things of how you feel it's going to work best for you. I see you like experimenting with things, like experimenting with this, like, does this work? Okay, let me try like this, let me try like this. And you're just kind of learning as you go. But I almost feel like during that, like, what do you call it? Like trial time, you're going to find like the perfect concoction, the perfect solution. You're like, oh, it just happened by accident. So the more you experience this month, the more you get yourself out there and just do things, the more likely you're going to run into something that's like, oh my gosh, whoa, like, I'm so glad I did that. Just like it happened to be at the right place, the right time. So I feel like luck is going to be on your side. And the more you put yourself out there, the more action you take and don't hold back, and you just communicate, you do things, the more likely you're going to run into whatever it is that you're looking for. Some of you could be dealing with someone, or you're connected with a person who really inspires you, motivates you, is helping you, also challenging you, but you guys seem to work well as a team. This could be a coworker, family member, friend, love interest, partner. But I feel like you guys are going to be working really well as a team and helping each other. And again, I feel like there could be travel here for work possibly, or looking at locations, looking at places, things you want to get started on, or things you want to do. Okay. I also feel like your spirituality, becoming more interested in spirituality, or just feeling more in tune, more just like on top of things. So you're gonna be like all over the place and really inspired. I see you, if you're traveling or if you travel to places, like things may inspire you, like, oh, this building or this tree or these people walking. It just like makes you think about things and inspires you, or I don't know, just triggers your imagination. So I see a lot of movement, a lot of things happening for you guys, but good things. Okay. All right. And let's see. Oh, also, I can see some of you could be involved with if you're in school or you take a class, you may have a crush, or maybe a teacher or a professor. You guys may have a little something going on, or someone here may like each other, okay? I guess you could keep it on the DL, but if you're underage, just be careful, okay? All right. So what someone is thinking or feeling or wants to tell you is, I love you. I love you, and how could you still love me after all I've done? I love you, but how could you still love me after all I've done? So I feel like here, this could be someone who may have done you wrong, may have done you dirty, whatever it is, lied to you, cheated on you, left you, ghosted you, hurt you, said something, whatever it is that they did. But this person loves you, but they're questioning, how could you still love me though after what I did? Like, how could you just forgive me like that? And I think they can't seem to understand it or wrap their head around it, because they themselves would probably struggle to forgive or struggle to still love you if it was the other way around, if you had done what they did to you. So someone here still loves you, but they're like, how do you love me? Like, after what I did to you? Like, are you sure? Like, aren't you mad at me? Don't you hate me? They're confused. Okay. All right. And as your warrior guidance is about commitment, committing. What does your heart want you to commit to daily? Make a promise to yourself and take action today and reap the rewards of committing to contentment. So this is about making a commitment to yourself, okay? Commit to yourself that you're going to live your life. You're going to do what you need to do, be responsible, love yourself, lift yourself up, get your stuff done for yourself. So commit to yourself, Leos. If not for anyone else, do it to yourself. Do it for yourself. Commit to practice self-care, self-love, get your things done. If you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to save money, do it. Make daily habits that maybe are a little bit difficult, but do it for yourself. Commit to that habit or commit to that thing for yourself. Okay? All right. And then as your angel advice is about perfect timing. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. So this is going to be a month when it's the perfect timing for you guys to get things done. Whatever it is that you have prepared, or whatever it is that you have scheduled, now is the perfect timing. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for next month and next year. Do it now. Okay, this is your confirmation. All right, Leos, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, and I wish you guys all the best. Take care. All right, so now moving on to Virgo. All right, hi Virgos, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. All right, so Virgos, your positive affirmation that I want you guys to practice for this month is: the more I give to the world, the more I get. The more I give to the world, the more I will receive, the more I get back. And I want you to say that 3 times and close your eyes and visualize what that means. How does it make you feel? You giving to others and then the world just giving back to you. And you know, a lot of times when we give to others from the kindness of our heart, with love and intention, what we get back is so much better than you could ever imagine. Whatever you give, whatever you lose, you always get rewarded with something better. So don't ever feel too greedy or like, oh, if I give this, what am I gonna do? No. You gotta put your trust and your faith in the universe that they have your back. And when you're in the position to help and you can give back, and you see someone in need, or you see that you can be of help, of service to someone, in that moment, I feel like that's when the universe, your angels, are testing you to see, are you greedy or are you gonna help? So give back and help whenever you can, okay? And this doesn't have to be like money or monetary things. It could be your advice, it can be your attention, it can be your love, it could be your shoulder to cry on, anyway, okay? All right, and then your other positive affirmation I want you guys to practice is: I am calm, I am calm, I am calm, okay? Especially during times when you're feeling anxiety, you're stressed. Actually, what's been helping me is listening to piano music. Lately, I've been feeling really anxious and a lot of anxiety, and it's funny because I'm not an anxious person. I don't struggle with that. So it's just like, I guess, external energies I'm picking up. But lately, like instead of listening to videos or watching things, the first thing I do, I just been listening to piano music, like no lyrics, no words, just piano. And it I don't know what it does. It just like soothes me. It even makes Nala fall asleep. Maybe that's something you guys can look into. It definitely just been like calming my nerves. Even in the shower, I've been listening to like classical or just like piano music. It just like, I don't know what it does, but it helps me. So maybe that can help you guys too. Or if you have any other suggestions, let me know in the comments so it can help someone. Okay? All right. And then what the universe wants to remind you guys of is soon, very soon. You will receive your answer very soon. Listen to your intuition and notice the synchronicities around you. So if there's something you've been waiting on, maybe an email, maybe a response, or maybe a sign, you're going to be receiving that very soon. Maybe you're going to receive it in this video. Maybe you're going to receive it in the next few hours or next week. But keep your eyes, ears open so you can know and pick that up when it does show up for you. Okay? All right. And then as your animal spirit, you guys got the frog. And the frog is symbolizing renewal and rebirth. And it's here to remind you that you are shedding your old habits and patterns. You're shedding your old habits and patterns. So this can be uncomfortable, but I feel like this is you breathing into new skin. So because you're shedding old things, you're going to be feeling more renewed. You're going to feel more different. And there's a lot of renewal, there's a lot of rebirth energy that's happening for you guys. So you may be feeling a little more like vulnerable, or a little more like seen or naked, you know, like spiritually, emotionally. But whatever old habits you're getting rid of and patterns, this is all for the best. And I feel like you're going to become better after this moment. Okay, so maybe some of you are, maybe I'm no longer smoking, maybe I'm no longer doing drugs, or maybe I'm no longer eating hot Cheetos every day or drinking so much soda. I don't know, it could be anything, but I feel like there's certain habits you're letting go of, but it's just for the best. Okay, all right. And then as your crystal, you guys got flower agate, and it's associated with all chakras. It encourages self-growth. It has seeds and flowers that represent one blossoming and reaching their full potential. It's great for entrepreneurs who are wanting to grow their business, and increases passion. Love it. And an affirmation associated with flower agate is I'm capable of blossoming into my full potential. I'm capable of blossoming into my full potential. So that's a great one for you guys to practice. I'm sorry, my throat is like getting dry. Okay, so Virgos, what is going on here? I feel like there is someone here from the past, or you're dealing with some kind of past energies this month. It's funny because did I mention it already at the beginning of the video? I don't know if I did, but Mercury is going retrograde at the end of the month. I don't know if I mentioned it. I might have to insert that. Anyways, I feel like there's someone from the past coming into your life, or maybe it's already been happening, but there's conflict here. There's like, you guys can't seem to get along. Like one moment you're getting along fine, and the next you're fighting and bickering and yelling or playing mind games with each other. So it's like one moment you're good and the next you're not. It kind of feels like a roller coaster, to be honest. This could be someone that you once were in a relationship with, you once were dealing with, or you've known each other from childhood. This could be a soulmate. I definitely feel like this could be a soulmate. This could even be children, problems with children. Maybe you have children, your children are acting up or acting crazy or being rebellious. For those of you who don't have children, this could be someone from your past coming back into your life, making an appearance, and everything's good for a little bit, but then something happens, you guys start fighting again. And so there could be a lot of tension, a lot of friction going back and forth between you guys. This can be with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or also a air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But it feels like there's love between the two of you. It just seems like you guys can't seem to like agree to disagree. It's like one person wants to have one up or the other, but the other one doesn't want to back down, but the other one doesn't want to lose their power, lose control. But as soon as you guys let your guard down and you just kind of speak from the heart, everything goes fine. Everything is okay. But I think as soon as you guys get into your head or into your ego, that's when you start fighting. That's when you start clashing. So if you can, try to speak to each other from the heart. You know, say, hey, I know I'm not perfect. I know I said this. I'm sorry, but like, I don't want to fight with you. Let's try our best to make this work. In the past, you know, we had our issues, but can we move forward? Can we try to be at peace with each other? Because I love you. I care about you. And try to speak to each other in that tone of love. I know it's hard when you're upset, but if you guys can really point and sit down and get to the root of like how you really feel about each other and how important you are to each other, you realize that the petty arguments and fights are really not worth it at all. Like, why are we fighting? You know, what are we fighting over? Like, who threw out the trash? Who did that? Like, that's dumb. It's dumb. And you know, if you have someone, or if this person is already in your life and you guys care about each other, you love each other, you're there for each other, please hold on to them. Cherish them, value them, love them, because let me tell you, the grass is not greener on the other side, on these streets. The grass is not greener, guys. It's not. As a single girl who's been dating and stuff, let me tell you, the grass is not greener. So if you found someone that you love, you care about, they love you too. Maybe you're not perfect, they're not perfect. You guys have ups and downs, but overall, you guys have a solid connection. Please work through it. Don't give up on each other, because it's not easy out here, and love and relationships is getting harder and harder. It's getting harder and more difficult to find real, genuine people who actually love you, care about you, don't have alternative motives. So if you do have that person in your life, cherish them, work it out, okay? Be adults. Don't let people go over petty little things, okay? Let's try to work through things. All right. Okay, and what someone is thinking or feeling or wants to tell you is, I miss you dearly. I miss you dearly, and I'm more affected than you know. Okay, so this person is definitely sensitive, Virgo. Your words affect them, and when you're apart and you're not speaking or you're not on good terms, they miss you. They miss you, even if they're mad, even if they said you did this, you did that. They love you, they miss you, they care about you, and you affect them a lot more than you think. Things that you say, things that you do, the way you look at them, how you make them feel, it affects them because they feel connected to you. So maybe be mindful of, you know, what you're saying, how you say it, your tone, because I do feel like they are sensitive, okay? And the reason you affect them is because you're important to them. Otherwise, they wouldn't give a damn, right? Okay, so as your warrior guidance, we have ask for help. It's okay to need help from time to time, even though asking for it can be difficult. Put your pride aside to allow support in, and the relief will be rewarding. So for those of you who are having issues with your partner, and maybe you could seek some therapy, some counseling. There's this woman that I follow on YouTube and Instagram. Her name is Rebecca Lynn Pope. She is amazing. I think she used to be a matchmaker, but now she's like a life coach and does all these other businesses with her and her husband. They're both so great. Like, I love them. I love seeing, like, I don't know, just everything that they talk about. So inspiring. And I think her husband does like couples counseling or therapy or something like that. I'm not sure. So if that is something you're interested in, I would go check her out or maybe look into that. Her name is Rebecca Lynn Pope. I follow her on Instagram and on YouTube, and I think her husband is like they do business together. So they are probably a really great resource. I love them, and listening to the insight she gives, it's always just so amazing. Okay. All right. And then as your angel advice, you guys got change in direction. Change in direction. Oh my gosh. That's funny because I think actually she's a Taurus and her husband is a Virgo. Wow, that's funny I mentioned that. I didn't even know. Crazy. Okay, so change in direction. The changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. So there are changes on the way for you, my beautiful Virgos, and things are changing for the better. Okay, so get excited. Don't stay in your comfort level. Growing is uncomfortable, but just know that like there's always better things that are in store for us. When we step outside of our comfort zone, that is when we grow, that's when we blossom. So get excited for the new change in the air. Okay. All right, so I hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, and hopefully I will see you for our next reading. Take care. Okay. Whew. Next, we're going to do Libra. Okay. Hi, Libras. How are you? I hope you guys are doing good. Okay, so Libras, your first positive affirmation I would like for you guys to practice in the month of May is I attract positive, healthy relationships. Wow, it's so funny. I attract positive, healthy relationships. That's probably a tough one, right? Because me as a Libra rising and you as a sun or moon or whatever, we tend to attract a lot of not so great relationships, right? It's pretty much been my whole life. So this is a great one for you and myself to practice. I attract positive, healthy relationships. Say that 3 times if you can in the morning as you wake up and at night before you go to bed. And say with a lot of intention, like you really mean it and you really believe it. And I want you to close your eyes and visualize what that means for you. What is a healthy relationship? Who are you with? What are you doing? What are you around? How do they make you feel? How are they treating you? What are you guys doing? Okay, practice that. I attract positive, healthy relationships. Not toxic, positive and healthy. And then your second affirmation I want you guys to practice is I am capable. I am capable. I can do this. Yep, I can do this. I'm capable. I'm more than capable. Practice saying that to yourself, okay? And then as your message from the universe, it's about journey. Be grateful for how far you've come. You may not be where you want to be, but you're not where you used to be. You're on the right path. I'm going to read that again. Be grateful for how far you have come. You may not be where you want to be, but you're not where you used to be. You are on the right path. That's a good one, because sometimes we sometimes will like put ourselves down and be like, oh, I wish I was there yet. I'm not at my goal, or I'm not doing this and that. But if you look a year back or a few months back, you'll see you have made progress. So give yourself some credit, okay? All right, and then as your animal spirit for this month is the owl. And the owl symbolizing wisdom and intuition. And it's here to remind you that you have the ability to see what others cannot. So this month, you will be seeing a lot of things that maybe other people don't see. So listen and follow your intuition and your gut feeling, because there's a lot of things that may slip by other people, but it's not going to slip by you and be like, wait, did you guys just hear what she said? Did you just see? They're like, what are you talking about? No, they're like, you didn't hear that? You didn't see that? They're like, no. You may be the only one that catches something. So Keep your eyes and your ears out in the open. Okay, and that is your crystal. You guys got pink opal, and it's associated with the heart chakra. Promotes good sleep, helps one express themselves openly. A stone for emotional healing, brings gentle resolution to painful memories, opens the heart for love, trust, and compassion. And an affirmation associated with pink opal is, I am in tune with my emotional self. I am in tune with my emotional self. So that's a great one for you guys to practice as well. Okay, so Libras, let's see. Okay, so there's a lot of new things happening for you guys this month, new beginnings. You may be feeling more of a daredevil, feeling like taking more risks this month, whether it's with your work, school, career, health, life, friends, romance, I don't know, but I feel like you're taking chances, you're taking more risks this month. And maybe you're moving to a new place, or maybe you're in a new environment, or you're making new friends, or you moved, I don't know, something new is happening for you guys. But just careful that you're not too naive about it. And you're aware of your surroundings. Be aware and look to see what's going on around you at times. Because I feel like here that there could be some frustrations that come up when maybe things don't go your way. And that will always happen when we're in new spaces and doing new things. Things come up and, you know, it gets a little bit frustrating, but you just gotta like know that there's always going to be things that come up, or people that annoy you or that give you a hard time, but try not to take it personally. Okay, try your best not to take things so personally, because sometimes when you're in a new place, people see you, they're like, oh, they're trying to size you up, or they're trying to like figure you out, and maybe sometimes they have the wrong impression and that's not really who you are. So you gotta sometimes give people time to get to know you, to see who you really are, and not change yourself, not have to prove yourself, but just with time, people will see who you really are. There could be frustrations here with like work or finances or your passions, and feeling like, oh, I'm doing all this work, but I'm not getting, you know, the results, or I feel like I'm not getting the recognition that I deserve, or dang, I've been searching and searching for this thing and for this house, and I'm not getting lucky. Or with love, you know, I've been putting so much of myself out there, and I've still not been able to find the right person, or to find someone who matches my energy, who is giving me the same respect, giving me the same love that I deserve. And I'm going to tell you the same thing that I told Cancer, although it was more of an important message for Cancer, that you need to stop choosing people who don't choose you. When love and relationships, or anything with friendships as well, choose people who choose you. Stop drooling and dying for that guy or that girl who's like not giving you the time of day, who's in love with someone else, who is disrespecting you, ignoring your messages. Stop it. You're only hurting yourself. Choose people who choose you. If they're not choosing you, they're not for you. Clear and simple, okay? But I feel like this is going to be the month where you're kind of stepping out, doing new things. It may not be easy, it may be a little bit hard. Things are not going to be easy, but you just got to stick through it and take time, and not frustrate yourself or be like, I give up. You know, just got to take it day by day and not pressure yourself too much if things don't go your way. Because maybe it's not supposed to go your way, you know? All right. I also feel like there could be someone here who may get upset with you. Okay, or this could be you, but I feel like this is someone else. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who could get upset with you because you're stepping out, or because you're doing something. It may trigger them, or they may get upset about it for some reason, and you're like, what? Like, what did I do? I didn't do anything. So someone here may get mad at you for no reason, and you may not understand it, okay? And it's okay. You're not meant to understand it. It's probably their own thing that they're going through, but I feel like there's something you do or something that you said that may trigger this person, but you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't mean for it to come out that way. It just did. All right, and what someone is thinking or feeling and wants to tell you is, I'm feeling hopeful and I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. I'm feeling hopeful, but I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. So definitely feel like this is a romantic partner or a business partner, or someone who did you wrong, did you dirty, maybe lied to you, or just wasn't didn't show up for you in the way that you would have hoped. And they're sorry. I think they're apologizing that they just couldn't be that person and they couldn't do right by you. Okay? So I do feel like they are sincere about it. So this could be that same person who may accuse you or may get mad at you and then realize, oh, you know what? I was a little dramatic. I didn't mean to say that. Sorry. All right. And then as your warrior guidance, you guys got take a break. Today, take a little more of a break than you normally need. You will be grateful for the headspace. Keep your phone away and take in the surroundings. See if you notice anything different when you really look at things around you. So take a little bit of a break, Libras. And then as your angel advice, you guys got daydream. You will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is a seat of creativity. Daydream. Beautiful. So I feel like this is also telling you to pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the things that you're thinking about throughout the day. Why are you thinking about that? Why is it coming to mind? Note it down. You know, how does it make you feel? Why does it keep coming up for you? Maybe note how many times or what time or what you're doing, what you're thinking when you're thinking, what you're doing when you're thinking about those things. Okay? All right, so Libras, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, and I wish you guys all the best. Okay, cool. So now we move on to my throat. Scorpio. All right, my beautiful Scorpios, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. Okay, so Scorpios, let's see. Your positive affirmation, well, your first one that I want you guys to practice is I'm at peace in my life. I am at peace in my life, okay? And I want you to really say that with a lot of intention, like you really mean it and you really believe it, okay? Because intention is everything. If you just half-ass say it, it's not going to count. So really say it like you really mean it. And visualize what that means for you, okay? And then your second affirmation I want you guys to practice is I am creative. I am creative. Especially if you're into, if you're in a creative space or you're a creator, artist, entertainment, poets, whatever it is that you do music, just tell yourself, yep, I'm creative, I have a great imagination, I have so many ideas, and so many things I want to get started on. You can visualize those things or what you're doing, how it makes you feel, all that stuff, okay? All right, let's see. So what the universe wants to tell you guys is to keep it simple. Keep it simple. Sometimes the simple things in life are the best things in life. Don't worry about what others are doing around you. Focus on the basics. Focus on the basics. Don't worry about others. Don't compare yourself. Focus on you, on the basic, simple things in life that make you happy, that make you you. As your animal spirit, you guys got the horse, symbolizing strong emotions and passionate desires. And the horse is here to remind you that now is the time to take action, so do what inspires you. Do what inspires you. And as your crystal, you guys got orange calcite. Orange calcite. It's associated with the sacral chakra, helps one overcome old negative patterns and habits, helps you embark on your new journey or endeavor, boosts creativity, increases libido, encourages playfulness, lightheartedness, and confidence. And affirmation associated with orange calcite is I'm fully capable of reaching my full potential. Beautiful. Okay, so Scorpios, what's going on with you guys? I feel like you're this month winning in silence. You're winning in silence. And a lot of you are realizing, you know what? I do better by myself. If I want something done right, I gotta do it by my damn self. Some of you are not really the best team players. Like you work best alone. Some of you could, I see, be working or in a job in like the medical field or as a doctor, nurse, practitioner, healing, some kind of healer. You may be doing a lot of work inside or indoors, and then as soon as you step outside, it's like you may have, like, let's say you have a job that's like in a building or indoors in an office, but then when you're off work and you have off days, you like to do things outside. You like to go do sports or I don't know, prepare for some kind of competitions or I don't know, get active. But I feel like you're doing a lot of your winning in silence and not speaking about it, not not saying too much about it. Like, and I feel like that may come off more impactful. Like people will be like, wow, like I didn't know you were doing that. And you're like, oh yeah, yeah. Because you're not voicing it. You're not just like showing off to everybody. You just like, when it happens, but you're not like telling everybody your business or, oh yeah, I did this or I won this award. And no, you just let your presence, you let your actions speak for you. Like your power and things that you're accomplishing, you let that speak for itself. You're not like out here boasting about it and showing off or nothing. So you're winning. You're going to be winning a lot this month in silence. You're healing. You're doing a lot of internal work. You may be doing a lot of like shadow, subconscious work as well. You may get recognition for something that you've been working on, especially if you're like in the medical field or something that you do that no one else was able to solve or no one else was able to handle that case, or I don't know, something. And I feel like you're figuring out that you have a lot of the answers within yourself. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, or you have Virgo somewhere in your chart, or also a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I feel like you're going to be feeling really confident, or something that you accomplish is going to make you feel confidence about yourself. Raise your self-esteem. You could be wanting to get more active as well and work out, exercise, or do sports if that's something that you like to do. And some of you may be getting some treatment or looking into healing. This could be with a doctor or therapy, counseling, anything like that. But again, I just keep hearing like winning in silence. So whatever that means for you, I think for a lot of you, maybe that makes you happy. You're like, yeah, I'd rather win in silence. I don't need to post about it. I don't need to show off about it. As long as I know I'm winning at life, then that's all that matters. I don't need to say anything. And I feel like you tend to thrive and you learn more about yourself. You heal more when you go within. When you go within, that's when you really find yourself. That's when you really figure out who you really are. And in those moments is when you find your inner light. And I think in your darkest times, in the times when you're feeling really low, is when you realize you have that strength. Your spirit is brighter than any other. And that gives you a one-up on other people. So I feel like it's really powerful. Actually a really powerful month for you guys, okay? But you're gonna accomplish something. You're gonna win. You're gonna come out on top on something. It's gonna make you feel really good about yourself. It's gonna be kind of like an internal win. Like you may not tell it, you may not talk about it to anyone, but you within yourself are gonna feel really good about it, okay? So this could even be for some of you a health battle. Maybe you're battling some kind of health condition, a disease, or you I don't know, something happened with your body. It could be anything, but that could be like a silent win for you. Like, oh, I overcame that thing, or I finished chemo, or I finished this, or I healed. Like some kind of like hidden victory that just makes you feel really good. Okay. All right. What someone is thinking or feeling or wants to tell you is, I know you are the one, your beauty still moves me. I know you are the one and your beauty still moves me. So someone here is really into you. You're their special person. You're the most beautiful thing, or the most handsome, attractive thing they've ever laid eyes on. They are insanely crazy about you. And even if you think you're not attractive or beautiful or whatever has happened, they still see you for who you are. And I feel like they see your beauty. They see your inner beauty. They see your soul. They're in love with your heart, your soul. And because of that, anything that you do, whatever you look like, you're still beautiful to them. Okay. All right. And then as your warrior guidance, you guys got eat well. Nourish your body as well as your soul. Make better food choices to build your strength physically and energetically. So this is going to be the month. Make sure you're eating well. It's okay to indulge. It's okay to like cheat and have little things here and there. But if you're trying to meet certain goals, or you're feeling kind of lethargic or tired, maybe try to switch up your diet and eat a little bit healthier if you can. It's not about getting rid of everything, but incorporating a little bit more healthy stuff into your diet. Okay. All right. And then as your warrior guidance, you guys got energy work. Life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. So a lot of energy work going on. Beautiful. So make sure you're preserving your own energy and taking care of yourself so that you can help others as well. Okay? All right, so Scorpios, I hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys next time. All right, take care. Okay, so now moving on to Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. All right, so your first positive affirmation I would like for you guys to practice is everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Even if everything doesn't feel okay, it feels like your life is a mess or things are just not working out, you gotta tell yourself everything's gonna be okay, everything will be okay, everything is okay. Say that 3 times out loud and close your eyes and visualize what that means for you, what's going on around you, you're at peace, what do you see, what are you feeling, and say it with a lot of intention, like you really mean it and believe it, okay? The second affirmation I want you guys to practice is I'm in love. I'm in love. Even if you're not in love right now, what would it feel like to be in love? What do you think? How would you be feeling? What are you doing? Who are you with? Or not even just who the person is, but how do they make you feel? What are they doing for you? What are you guys both doing for each other? How does it feel to be in love? Okay? All right. And then as your message from the universe, it's about anxiousness and anxiety. Everything is working out according to divine plan. Relax and take a deep breath. Live in the moment and appreciate what's occurring in your life right now. Your future is set, so do not worry. As your animal spirit, you guys got the worm, and the worm is symbolizing nourishment and healing. It's here to remind you that now is a good time to ground yourself and take care of your body, mind, and soul. All right, and then we have rhodochrosite. I don't know how to say that, rhodochrosite. It's associated with the heart chakra, promotes courage, memory, passion, and sex. Great for self-love, encourages healthy spleen, heart, kidneys, and circulation, aids in healthy development of babies. And an affirmation associated with this crystal is, I am perfectly capable of loving myself unconditionally. I am perfectly capable of loving myself unconditionally. Okay, so Sagittarius, what is going on here? So I feel like there is some like selfish manipulative energies around you. Hopefully, I don't think this is you. I hope not. But there may be people or things in your surroundings that are either trying to take from you or keep you stuck in something and make it seem like that's not it. So I would be careful here with your resources, your finances, because there could be someone who's trying to take what's yours or trying to steal from you or control you in some way. And the way that they're trying to control you is through your finances or through money, possibly. Like, let's say you depend on someone financially. Well, they're using that as a way to manipulate you or to control you to do what they want, and to prevent you from having your freedom. There could also be some lies and deception, like cheating going on. So be mindful of that. Keep an eye out. And be careful who you're sharing your personal details with. Careful who you're sharing anything that, you know, you wouldn't share with most people, or even like money things. Don't trust people with anything this month. Especially those you don't know really well, or those that you know you've been feeling kind of iffy about. This could be a Taurus or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There could be a mixed match of both, but I feel kind of like tricky energies going on, and not to like scare you or make you feel bad or anything, but I just want you to be mindful, be careful, that you're not holding on too tightly to something or to someone that maybe is not really good for you. Because some of you may be with someone, or you're entertaining someone that really has no good intentions with you, is just taking from you, and is lying to you or taking things from you behind your back. Like, this could be someone who's stealing things from your place or trying to get money from you, and it may not be for the reasons that you think, please don't give people money or don't send people money that you don't know, because there could be a lot of scamming going on. Also, if you're purchasing or you are looking into getting a new place, a new home or apartment, please be careful with any wiring of money, and that it's going to the right people, places, you know, companies. Double check emails that it's the right person. And if you're still not sure, call your loan officer, call the company, just to make sure, because I feel like there could be some scamming going on, and I just want you to be careful, especially if it's like a large amount of money. Like, we don't want that happening. So be careful of iffy energy, tricksters, someone lying to you. If it feels off, if something doesn't sound right to you, or you're kind of like, look into it. That's your spirit, your intuition telling you. But be careful for any red flags and someone trying to lie to you or get away with things, and also like stealing money. Okay. All right. So what someone is thinking or feeling or wants to tell you is, I feel damaged, like I just can't do this, and my soul yearns for you. So someone feels damaged, like they can't do this, but their soul also yearns for you. So I feel like this is someone who's really dependent, like codependent on you for whatever reason, emotional, spiritual, physical, financial support. But this person is codependent, and I feel like that's not healthy because they are lacking something. Yes, they may love you and care about you, but I feel like there's some healing work that this person needs to do. And it's like they're trying to use you to fix them. And I feel like that can never really go right. So be mindful of that. If this person needs help or needs to see someone, let them know. Try to find them some, the help that they need, because if not, it's just gonna like take away from you. Okay. All right. And then as your warrior guidance is about fear. Your ego thrives on fear, yet cannot be present around passion. Find your passion, face your fear, be honest, and get present and let go. Okay? All right. And then as your angel advice is about life purpose. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving your purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. All right? Beautiful message. So don't focus too much on finding that purpose, but just focus on doing something that has purpose, and then you'll figure it out. It'll just all align for you. Okay. All right. So Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed this and found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, and I wish you guys all the best. Take care. Okay. So now moving on to Capricorn. All right. So Capricorns, what is going on with you guys? Let's see. So Capricorns, as your first positive affirmation, I want you guys to practice, I accept myself for who I am. I accept myself for who I am. Okay, so I want you to say that three times with a lot of intention, like you really mean it and you really believe it. And I want you to take it a step further, close your eyes and visualize what that means for you. You accepting yourself, you just being you. What are you doing? Who are you with? Where are you? How does it make you feel? And then your second affirmation is, I am peaceful. I am peaceful and I have peace within. So visualize you being peaceful. What are you doing? Where are you? Are you on the beach? Are you in the middle of the forest? What brings you peace? And how does that make you feel to be so at peace, so at one with yourself? And then as your message from the universe, it's about synchronicity. You are on the right path. Your prayers are being answered, so pay attention to the signs. So you may be receiving a lot of signs this month, a lot of synchronicities, numbers, names, music, lyrics. Things are going to be showing up for you, so pay attention. And then as your animal spirit, you guys got the alligator, and it's symbolizing concentration and force. And it's here to remind you to be confident in who you are and have tough skin. Be confident in who you are and have tough skin. And then as your crystal, you guys got rhodonite. It's associated with the heart chakra, promotes good relationships, helps bond families closer, and smoothes over conflicts over friends. It balances emotions and clears energetic blockages that stemmed from emotional wounds and scars, aids in the relief of anxiety, mental unrest, and confusion, promotes calmness, unconditional love, self-esteem, and self-love. And an affirmation associated with rhodonite is, I use my gifts to fulfill my soul's purpose. Beautiful. Okay, so Capricorn, what is going on here? So I feel like there is paranoia that's going on. You may be feeling kind of really on guard or guarded about a certain connection or a certain, it could be with your finances, with your family, but I feel like all this connection you have with someone in particular, and it kind of like not wanting to show people what's really going on behind the scenes. So let's say you're married or you're in a relationship, but your relationship, your marriage seems to be like falling apart. Something is going on, but that's happening behind the scenes. You don't want people to know. I'm sorry about the noise, I think it's like trash. You don't want people to know what's actually going on. You're like, oh no, we're fine, we're happy, I love my husband, I love my boyfriend, we're good. But behind closed doors, there's so much stuff that's going on, but you're trying your best to like cover up everything and not let people know what's actually happening, maybe because of fear, because of shame. And you're just trying your best to protect something that maybe is already broken or something that's not working out, because you're protecting either someone's image, their persona, their social status. You don't want people to attack them, or you don't want people to see that you're struggling. And I feel like that's only hurting you though. It's like putting an extra pressure on you because you're already going through something behind the scenes, and then on top of it, you're trying to cover everything up and make it seem like nothing's happening when everything's falling apart. So some of you could be in a relationship or in a marriage that is just like falling apart. Things are not working out. Maybe you're getting a divorce, or there's just a lot of issues going on within the family or with this person. There could be money involved that's happening, but you don't want people to know. Or you're trying to protect it. You're trying to make it work no matter what, at all costs, even if things are just not working out. Or someone here is not wanting to give you the commitment, or you're not wanting to give someone commitment, but it's like you're still trying. You're still wanting to protect it. You're still wanting to make it work despite whatever is actually being presented in front of you. But I feel like this is just kind of like hurting you, or I don't know, adding more work to your plate than you need to be doing. So if someone here is not wanting to give you commitment, or things are falling apart, it's not like you have to tell the whole world what's going on, but you don't have to pretend either. Like, don't try to make it seem like everything's fine when it's not. Just don't talk about it, you know? But you don't have to try to like cover up everything or try to cover for this person to protect their image or anything like that. Because I just feel like it's just gonna eat you alive and like bring you down and make life harder for you. Okay. You could be dealing with another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, and what someone is thinking or feeling or wants to tell you is, I know you are my soulmate. I know you are my soulmate, and I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. I know you are my soulmate, but I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. So this could be that person that you're dealing with, or someone else, but someone here feels like you are their soulmate, but they're having a hard time communicating. They can't either communicate their feelings, or they can't apologize, or they don't know what to say. You guys can't seem to get on the same page or agree on something or compromise. So that is, communication is what's hurting this connection possibly. Okay. And then as your warrior guidance, we have insight. You have all the insight you need within you to decide, be true to what it says, stop contemplating a decision. This is only allowing fear to creep in where it doesn't serve you. I'm gonna read it again. You have all the insight you need within you to decide. Be true to what it says, stop contemplating a decision. This is only allowing fear to creep in where it doesn't serve you. All right. And then as your angel advice is about relationship. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. Okay, so part of the reason why you may be having trouble within your relationship or within your connection or relationships in general is because there is some kind of issue you have within the relationship within yourself. And that's something that needs to be addressed, and it's kind of like a deep-rooted thing, some shadow work, some deep healing that needs to be done, because there is something within yourself that you're not happy with or that needs to be looked at, and that other person is kind of bringing that up or like triggering that. But you may not know exactly what it is, so it's time to maybe look within and make sure you have a good relationship with yourself. Okay? All right, so Capricorns, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. All right, take care and wish you guys all the best. Okay, so now moving on to Aquarius. Hi Aquarius, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. All right, so Aquarius, your first positive affirmation I want you guys to practice is I am strong and powerful. I am strong and powerful. Okay, so you guys know the drill. I want you to practice saying that 3 times and say it with a lot of intention, like you really mean it and you really believe it, okay? And close your eyes and visualize what that means for you. You being strong and powerful. What does that mean? How do you feel? What are you doing? Who are you with? Okay? And then your second affirmation is I am empowered. I am empowered. So that kind of goes along with I am strong and powerful. So power seems to be something that you guys really need to focus on this month, and feeling empowered, empowering yourself, okay? What the universe wants to remind you of is about nature. You should take the time out to be in nature and ground yourself. Connect with the earth and heal your mind, body, and soul. Spending time outdoors can help reduce anxiety and depression. So spending some time outdoors, under the tree, by the grass, by the water, by the beach can really help heal you, okay? And as your animal spirit, you guys got the fox, and it's symbolizing awareness and swiftness. The fox is here to remind you to be cautious of your surroundings. Be cautious of your surroundings, okay? As your crystal, you guys got shungite, and it's associated with the root chakra. It cleanses and aligns the body and chakras, said to absorb and eliminate any health hazard in your life, purifies your water, great protection stone, especially in blocking EMFs, relieves stress, anxiety, fatigue, and insomnia. And an affirmation associated with shungite is I am physically and emotionally connected and healed. I'm physically and emotionally connected and healed. Beautiful. All right, so Aquarius. So it feels like this month you're trying to get away, or you're trying to find some peace. You're searching for inner peace. There's something within you that you don't feel at peace about, or peace seems to be something that you're always striving for, but you can't seem to like fully have it or enjoy it for a long period of time. Maybe it comes and goes, but you don't feel it to the deep of your core. And I feel like you're looking for a resolution. You're trying to find an escape. Maybe you want to go visit someone, or you want to go see someone, or someone's coming to visit you. But I feel like it's not going to work out. You may have plans to travel, but it may not happen for whatever reason. And you may have to stay here or stay where you are and figure something else out, or maybe do something locally. I feel like you're trying to go somewhere, but where you're going is actually further away from where you need to be. So you may be thinking, okay, if I go, if I go to Hawaii, I'm gonna be at peace, I'm gonna find all my answers, but where you need to go is here within yourself, because there's something that's incomplete. There's something you haven't done. There's something you haven't finished that needs to be done at home within yourself before you can go out and do something else, or go have some fun, go escape. So there are responsibilities that I think you need to do first this month before you can go make plans to go do other things. Because if you put that to the side, or you don't do that, it's going to come back around to haunt you and bite you. And a lot of this is work within yourself that needs to be done. Some of you may be doing like a detox, like of social media, like not being on social media, or I don't know, trying to like detox from it, or trying to I don't know, like get away from people. It's like you want to escape, but you want to be around people, but also not be around people. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but it's like you're trying to find this peace or this solution to something, but you're going further away from it. It's not there. It's not where you're thinking you need to go. It's here. Because if you're not at peace where you are right now, you're not going to be at peace wherever you go. You may think you are because you're in a new environment, you're having fun, but the feeling is going to come back again. I feel like this month you need to do a lot of like deep reflection, a lot of positive self-talk to yourself. I think there's, again, like I mentioned earlier, there's going to be a lot of weird energies in the air with Mercury retrograde, the eclipses, full moons, Pluto in retrograde already. So it's already kind of tough for everyone as a collective, and you may already start to feel it, or you will feel it later on. Mental health is going to be really important for you guys this month. You got to talk to people. You got to find someone you can talk to, and you can't just be looking for escapes to fix things, because those things are not going to do it, whether it's drugs, alcohol, traveling. Like, yeah, those things can be good temporarily, but they're not always going to solve your problem. Peace is within. If you have peace inside within yourself, nothing can bother you, nothing can faze you. But if you're not at peace within yourself, no matter what you do on the outside, no matter who you're with, where you go, where you visit, inside is chaos. Your outside is not going to mean anything. It's not going to help you. So for this month, you need to focus on within, what's going on inside. Why do you feel like that? Why do you feel chaotic? What's the reasoning? What's the deep-rooted cause for that? How can I fix that? How can I address that? Maybe talking to someone, doing some deep healing work, shadow work. Because with Mercury retrograde, you're going to really feel this, and it's going to really hit you, especially being in Gemini, I believe. And plans may not work accordingly, and you may get frustrated with that, but it's all for a reason, because the universe doesn't want you to run away. It doesn't want you to seek other things to escape, to find solutions. It wants you to run within. Okay, so kind of a deep message, kind of a deep month for you guys, but I think you need to go deep this month. Okay, what someone is thinking or feeling or wants to tell you is, you are my queen or king, if you're a guy, and I can still feel you. I can still feel you. So someone here thinks really highly of you, or still thinks really highly of you, despite what you think. You are their king, you are their queen, and they still feel you when you're going through something, or they feel your energy. They can pick up on you. They feel you. They feel your love. And it's almost like they just want you to know that you have their support. They still love you. They still care about you. I feel like there's distance between the two of you right now, though. Like, you guys are not together. You're not physically together. There's distance. You're apart. But they can still feel you, and they still think highly of you, and they respect you. As your warrior guidance, you guys got smile. Smiling brightens your light. Even a little smile to a stranger can leave behind a long trail of good vibes and happy feels. Sometimes it's just what was needed in that moment. Smile at yourself first, then smile at some strangers. That's a good one. I should do that more often too. Smile more. It always can, you never know like who it can affect. And then as your angel advice, you guys got joy. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. Smile. I think that's going to help bring you joy, and you being at peace and joyful within yourself is going to bring more joy to your environment and people that you surround yourself with as well. Okay? All right, so Aquarius, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, and hopefully I will talk to you guys next time. Take care. All right, so now moving on to Pisces. Hi, my beautiful Pisces, my fellow Pisces sisters and brothers. I hope you guys are doing good. Your positive affirmation, your first one that I want you guys to practice in the month of May is, I attract abundance and prosperity effortlessly. I attract abundance and prosperity effortlessly. So you guys know the drill. I want you to practice saying that 3 times with a lot of intention, like you really mean it and you really believe it, and close your eyes and visualize what that means for you. You attracting prosperity, you attracting abundance effortlessly. You don't even have to lift a finger. It's just coming to you like a magnet. You're like, oh my gosh, what's all this going on? I didn't have to do anything. I just had to be me. Visualize and feel what that would feel like. And then your second affirmation, some of you may be like, is I'm forgiving. I'm forgiving. I'm forgiving. And this time when you practice this one, I want you to visualize and think of all the people that maybe has been difficult for you to forgive, or maybe you've already forgiven, but those that you wish to forgive or that, you know, has been hard for you to let go, forgive. Visualize those people in front of you and you telling them, you know what, I forgive you. I forgive you, and sincerely mean it. You know, like, I forgive you. It's okay. I moved on. And, you know, just and visualize there being like water being cleaned, like going from really dirty to clean, blue, clear water. And that being symbolizing the forgiveness that just flowed through you to them. Okay, and then what the universe wants to remind you of is about crossroads. You are torn between 2 or more choices. Now is a good time to meditate and connect with yourself. You can trust your intuition and remember that you are being guided. So if you're stuck between 2 options, 2 choices, you're feeling like, you know, in a crossroads, try to meditate and connect with yourself and listen to your gut feeling, listen to your intuition. Where is it drawing you towards? Where is it pulling you more? Because there's always going to be one side you feel more drawn to than the other. Okay? And as your animal spirit, you guys got the penguin. It's symbolizing connection and community. Penguins are so cute. I wish I could have one. The penguin is here to remind you that you are surrounded by the right people. You are surrounded by the right people. And if you're not, it's time to get surrounded by the right people. It's time to connect with people you actually connect with, that you actually have a connection with, that you love, that you care about, and that care about you. If not, it's time to get new people, new friends. Okay? Also, if you feel like, you know what, I'm a loner, I don't have friends, I don't trust anyone, you do have people around you, your angels, your guides, your spirits, your puppy, your animals, your pets. You always have people around you, maybe not physically, but energetically, spiritually, you have a community and people who are helping you and guiding you, and they will help guide you to the right people that are supposed to be in your life. I know, like myself, I'm like a lone wolf. I do things on my own. I don't really trust a lot of people because I've had a lot of friends backstab me and drama and stuff like that. So I kind of just do things on my own. And honestly, I'm way more at peace like that. I'm way more at peace because it's been tough. It's tough, especially doing what I do. People are not always genuine, whether it's like friends or romantic partners. And I feel like, honestly, the less people you have around you, like the less worries. But if you have good people around you, then that's a blessing because it's not easy to come by. Okay? And as your crystal, you guys got hematite, and it's associated with the root chakra. It aids in the mental process, thoughts, and memory, absorbs negative energy, relieving stress and anxiety, protective stone, stone of strength, love, and courage, and it encourages grounding. And an affirmation associated with hematite is, my life is filled with balance and harmony. My life is filled with balance and harmony. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, so Pisces. Really good. I feel like you guys are probably one of the best readings. I forget who else got a really good one. I think Leo? I don't remember, but it looks like you guys are receiving a lot of fulfillment, a lot of abundance. You're becoming a boss, or you're becoming a leader. Your career could be taking off. You could be doing really well financially. Maybe you're receiving promotions. You're receiving a better pay, more benefits, bonuses, an increase in your finances, emotionally, physically. I just feel like you're thriving. Emotionally, you seem to be at a good place where you're feeling more confident in yourself. You're feeling more fulfilled. You're pouring into yourself. You're just waiting for that last cup. I feel like a lot of you have done a lot of internal work. You've done a lot of work to prepare yourself for the love of a lifetime, for your life partner. And you're just waiting for that last cup. You're waiting for that one special person to come into your life. And I feel like it's going to be coming probably very, very soon. And you're not in a rush for it. I feel like, yeah, you want it, but you're not rushing for it. You're like, I know it's going to happen when it's meant to be. And you're more confident in what you have to offer now than before. You're no longer feeling like codependent, like, oh my gosh, I need to have someone to be happy. No, like, I don't need anyone, but if I did have someone, it would be great. I don't need it to be happy because I'm already happy and I'm at peace with myself. But if it were to come, of course, it's like an added bonus. That would be great, but I'm not going to force it. I'm going to let it flow because I welcome what's the word? What's the phrase that I always say? I welcome what come. No, what's the word? It's part of my daily dose of affirmations. I say, I welcome what comes and I accept what leaves because what's meant for me will just flow and come to me naturally and effortlessly. Yeah, that's what it is, right? I welcome what comes. I accept what leaves because what's meant to be will flow to me naturally and effortlessly. So I feel like things are coming to you, are flowing to you effortlessly this month. Your finances, your work are doing good. You may be getting, you may be at the top of your peak of where you imagined you would be. Maybe this may be the month where you make the most money, make the most sales, you score business deals, investments, properties, stocks. You're just thriving. I feel like you're doing so good and you're so grounded. You're like about your business this month, Pisces. You're really about your business. You may be making big purchases, buying things, treating yourself to nice dinners, buying nice things for you, outfits, vacations. I don't know, but I just feel like you're thriving. You're doing so well. You're treating yourself, and you're not limiting yourself. You're like, you know what? I worked hard for this, so I'm going to treat myself. I deserve this. Some of you could also be connecting with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and this person could be someone who, again, could be on your same level or be someone who's super well off, very wealthy, or has a great career, has, business owner, CEO, whatever. But I feel like this person could be someone who's kind of like your partner in crime, who helps you, motivates you, and you guys may be a really good team together. But if not, I feel like this is you thriving, you doing the best that you can, and it looks like now this month you're receiving the benefits of your hard work. So if the past few months have been okay or so-so, or have been okay, like they've been good, this month I feel like it's going to be better for you. You're receiving a lot of great blessings, and a lot of you have worked really hard for it, so congrats. Okay, really great. And the person you could be connecting with could be an older person, maybe not by age, but by experience level. But I feel like they may be older than you or more mature than you. All right. What someone is thinking or feeling or wants to tell you is past life connection. We have a past life connection, and your words linger in my mind. Wow. So someone feels a really intense past life connection with you, and whatever you say to them or how you communicate to them, it just like sticks. It stays with them. Your words linger. So your words, I guess, are really powerful to this person, and they remember. They can have a photographic memory, and they just pay attention. They remember everything you say to them. So be careful, be mindful of what you're saying, because it sticks to them. Okay. But this person, I feel like, feels like you're familiar, like they've known you before, like you guys have had a past life. It just feels right. It feels like it's meant to be. And so they may have really strong feelings for you, and you're like, okay, cool. I don't know what's going on. I like you, but I don't know like you like me that much. And as your warrior guidance, you guys got release. Stop holding on to the past. It's affecting the pace at which you move forward. It's time to let go of what's not for your future. Then feel the release of the load lighten. So release things that are too heavy, that are not for you. Because if they were for you, it wouldn't be so heavy, and you wouldn't have to be thinking this way. Like, should I be letting this go? You probably do. And lastly, as your angel advice, law of attraction. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends, so invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. Law of attraction. What you put out there is going to come back to you. At some point, sooner than later, it will. So make sure you're putting good energy, spreading love, positivity, treating people the way you want to be treated, respecting people, even when you don't agree, and all that good energy is going to come back to you guys. So be what you want to attract. Okay? All right, hi, my beautiful Pisces. I hope you enjoy this. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Take care. All right, last but not least, my beautiful Aries. So Aries, how are you? I need a little bit of water. I'm losing my breath. I wish I was like you guys and had like never-ending energy. My mom is an Aries and she can talk. And I'm like, how are you not tired? And Dolo, the pilot man on YouTube, oh my god, he's an Aries too. He talks, I don't know how he does it. He'll go live for like hours and does not breathe. I'm like, how do you do it? I don't know. I love him though. Anyways, Aries, so what's going on here? As your first positive affirmation, I want you guys to say, I release myself of negative thoughts. I release myself of negative thoughts. So you guys know the drill. I want you to practice saying this 3 times. If you can, in the morning as you wake up and at night before you go to bed. I release myself of negative thoughts. And close your eyes and visualize what that means for you. I release myself of negative thoughts. What are you doing? What thoughts are you releasing? How does it make you feel when you do that? Everything in your surroundings, okay? And then your second affirmation is, I am powerful. I am powerful. And I think as you release those negative thoughts, that's when you start to feel your true power. Okay, so repeat those and really say it with a lot of intention, okay? And what the universe wants to remind you of is about heartbreak. Take the time to heal yourself from any disappointments. Everything is working out for your highest good. Don't be hard on yourself and accept things for what they are. What's meant to be will be. As your animal spirit, you guys got the seahorse, and symbolizing calmness and content. It's trying to remind you that it's okay to make changes and go with the flow of life. It's okay to make changes and go with the flow with life. And then as your crystal, you guys got the smoky quartz. It's associated with the root chakra. It has an amazing it's an amazing grounding stone which allows you to become more present, reduces stress and anxiety in the body, a spiritual band-aid to any painful emotional wounds, releases negative thoughts associated with fear, jealousy, and anger. And an affirmation associated with smoky quartz is, I'm grounded, which allows me to be present at all times. Beautiful. Okay, so Aries, what is going on with you guys? All right, so this is all about work. Work. You're putting in a lot of work. Money, your business, your career, finances, that is what's going to be mainly on your mind for majority of the month of May. I feel like you're putting in the time, energy, effort into building something, growing something, saving up money, or just really hustling, putting in the grind behind the scenes. And I feel like you're going to be working at a fast pace. Like there's things are going to be happening. Maybe things that you thought were going to move a little bit slow are actually you're going to need to do a little bit more, or you're going to have to put in more time, more energy, effort into it. But I think you're not going to mind that. You're like, well, if that means it gets done faster, or, that means I'm going to eventually, get it at an earlier date, then cool, I will do it. So I feel like you're going to be busy this month. I think you're going to be doing a lot. You're going to be working, you're going to be building, growing, saving, and it feels like you're trying to move a little bit, you're trying to go faster with it. But just make sure you're looking at every detail and you're not getting too ahead of yourself. But I definitely feel like there's going to be a lot of growth, a lot of movement going on. Don't get too impatient with yourself if things are not, exactly how you want it to be at the exact moment, or, there's a certain date you're hoping for, but maybe it's a little bit past or a little bit before. Don't get too antsy with it, because it's gonna happen. It's gonna finish when it's supposed to finish. So I feel like you're working hard on something and you're building on something, and it's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen. Just don't get too impatient about it, where you think it's supposed to be in this way, and if it doesn't happen this way, then I'm screwed. No, like if there's detours or if something happens, you just gotta go with the flow. Just make it work. Okay, you got to work with what you got and not get too ahead of yourself. There could be here an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, who may be younger than you, who maybe gives you a little bit of a hard time, who maybe is trying to make your work a little bit difficult, or I don't know, maybe doesn't mesh well with you. So this could be someone at work who's kind of giving you a hard time, or is kind of lazy, and that annoys you because you like to get stuff done. You're like, okay, can we get this done? Like, we're working too slow. Can you hurry up? And like, you know how you work. You know how to get things done. You're not wasting time. But when you're around other lazy people who are not putting, doing their part, doing their share, I think it kind of annoys you. And you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta do everything myself. So you may have that thought. I think like Scorpio did in their message, where like, I just do things better on my own. When I get other people involved, it doesn't work. I work better. So a lot of you work better by yourself because you know how to do it and you get things done faster than a lot of other people. There could be other people around you at work who are working really slow, and you're like, I'm trying not to yell at this person. I'm trying not to give them attitude. Lord Jesus, Mary Magdalene, help give me peace. Help give me calm. Don't make me go off on this person. Because you may get really annoyed with someone at work, or someone who's just like, not putting that hustle like you would want them to. So you may take matters into your own hands and be like, okay, I gotta do this. I do it better than they can anyways. So carefully don't go off on this earth sign person, or someone who's kind of a little bit slow possibly, or someone who's trying to pressure you and make you feel like you're not doing the best work that you can. Because I feel like there could be some like competitiveness as well. All right, and what someone is thinking or feeling and wants to tell you is, I don't know how to express myself. I don't know how to express myself. I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. So someone here was not completely honest with you about how they felt, and it's because they didn't know how to express it, how to communicate it with you. Maybe they held back, or maybe they said too much, or they didn't say what they actually wanted to say. This could be a friend, family member, or a romantic partner that wished they wanted to be honest with you, but somehow they weren't completely honest, not because they're trying to lie to you, but maybe they were scared. They didn't know how to say it. Maybe they were afraid of your reaction, or what you would say, or what you would think. But now they're regretting it because they wish they would have just been more upfront, more direct with you. So yeah, someone here has a hard time communicating. You're like, why? Just say it. Just say what's on your mind. It's not that hard. But a lot of people struggle with that, Aries. So as your warrior guidance, we have luck. It's on your side. Stop stalling on those plans you've been worrying about, and the universe will grant your wish. So don't have any fear. Get things going. You're going to be lucky, and you're going to get things done. But a lot of times it's better when you do it on your own. Don't depend on others. Don't wait for their validation. No, I feel like a lot of times you do it better on your own. And then as your angel advice, you got new partner. A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. So some of you may be meeting someone new, a new partner, romantic partner, or a friend, or a business partner, but I think this is romantic. So some of you may be meeting someone new very soon, or maybe coming into your life, and you got to pay attention to who's coming in. Okay. All right. So Aries, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. I'm exhausted now. I'm out of breath, but I hope this found you well, and I wish you guys all the best. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll talk to you guys next time. All right. Take care.